I'm here with Lord of the Lost. Now, should I be referring to one of you as the Lord?
Yeah, no.
No.
You know, like I had this nickname in school, and
really?
yeah, this is how. Because I always had these great ideas. So when I started the band back then as a solo project, I just had to call the folder on the computer something. So I called it Lord, and a lot of loss is not me. It's not a different person. A lot of loss is like a spokesperson for people that seek refuge and shelter in music. If you feel lost somehow, so this is what Lord of Lost symbolizes for us. It's not me or different.
Yeah, so I don't have to refer to you as Lord, and you don't have to refer to me as Lady, just for the sake of a fun interview.
I mean, to be fair.
To be fair, it could be quite fun.
No. Wait. To be fair, I am a real Lord because once, a couple years ago, some fans from Ireland, they gave me this certificate. They bought like 1 square meter of land in Ireland somewhere in wherever. I could actually go travel there and build a fence around it, and this certificate makes me an official Lord of land. Blah 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 blah. Wherever
I've heard of these things.
So I could go to the Amt, Germany, where you register your passport chip. I could go there and put Lord in my passport.
Wow, you should definitely do that. That would be amazing at customs. I am a Lord, I'm here.
And are you a real lady? I don't want to be unpolite.
I am not, sadly not. But for the purpose of this interview, then feel free. Let's all just become very royal.
Okay, Lady of the Lost.
Lady of the Lost.
What is the next question?
The next question is, you mentioned that the band name is, my interpretation of what you said is it's about almost like a collective of lost souls coming together through art to express themselves.
Yeah, we're a sect.
You're a sect. A sect of lost people. Yeah. But that's nice though, because you're bringing people who don't necessarily fit in, or who don't conform to what people think is typical or normal. There's something lovely about that, no?
It is, yeah. It doesn't mean that like the regular guy on the street can't listen to us, but those people who are not like really searching for shelter in that way, they might not get that deep in the Lord of Lost rabbit hole, they just maybe listen to a couple of songs like the top 5 on Spotify or something, but like the real like hardcore fans, when we talk to them, it's all people that really search not just for music, they search for community.
Yeah,
and for me it's the most beautiful thing when we're on tour and I see the fans waiting like from early morning in front of the halls. It's like the aspect of community that they are
really
giving
important.
each other is so beautiful. So, but that's the thing, the thing with the sect, of course, was just a joke. So we're not an exclusive club. You don't have to.
You don't want to be excluding anyone.
Or you don't have to be like this or that to be part of the team. You can just decide to go with us, or maybe just for a couple of months and then leave us again. Or just enjoy it like very shallow. You don't have to go that deep. So
well, I'm going to make this same question very, very shallow. So have you actually ever been lost in a forest, on the motorway, at the airport? I mean, did you find yourself here by mistake? Are you lost? Are you trying to get somewhere else?
We were really much on purpose here, but we were lost. I remember in 2018.
Oh, Summer Breeze Festival.
I know, in 2018 we got lost in Beijing, in China. Because our bass player...
That was 19, right?
No, 2018, December 2018.
Wow.
Our bass player thought he knew the way.
We all are.
Our bass player thought he knew the way.
He often does.
He often does, and he mostly does. But in Beijing, he didn't. So we didn't have internet, so...
Yeah, so you have actually been lost as well. So there you go. We went deep and we went really shallow with that. A funny question. Do you believe in the sun? Yes.
I mean, it's there.
We need that to come out. Yeah. Do you believe in ghosts?
No.
You don't believe in ghosts? No paranormal activity? No.
Not yet.
Not yet. Waiting to see one.
But the thing is, there's a difference between I don't believe in it or saying they don't exist. So I would call myself with all these things an agnostic atheist, because I say I don't believe in it, but I don't rule it out that these things can exist.
Open-minded, I guess.
Yeah, do you believe in ghosts?
I do believe in ghosts. In fact, I married a ghost, which is a whole other topic.
Are you a witch?
I am not a witch. God, I have been.
It's nothing negative. There can be like good witches.
No, I actually just got back from Romania and I entered the coven for a day, and they think I have supernatural powers, but I would not personally identify as a witch, but whatever label you want to put on that. I don't go around casting spells on people, although that would be quite fun.
What were the supernatural powers they...
Like foresight into seeing like paranormal activity, foresight into reading people quite deeply, and apparently it's a gift that you have to harness. So who knows? You never know. I might run away to Romania.
I think with the black hair and like the stars on your dress and something, you could make a great witch.
I could make a great witch.
I believe you.
Need a broomstick though. Come on, and a cauldron. I mean, if we're going down the cliche route.
Yeah.
So the next question: aliens. What do you think about aliens? Have you ever seen an alien?
Not that I know.
Maybe an alien has seen you. Maybe they were in disguise.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah, maybe it's like in Men in Black. They live with us all the time. But the thing is, like, I'm pretty much about logic, and when you check the size of the universe, it's pretty much unlogic that that there's no other life than us.
Yeah.
And there are actually theories that say, because like if you go back all the steps of evolution, on the ladder of evolution, if you go back and back and back, somewhere there are like very big jumps in evolution which you can't really explain. So actually we after, like, if you believe in the Big Bang, we didn't really start at zero. Somehow evolution started somewhere at some level. So some people think that when the Earth was very, very young, it came on meteoroids or something from the outside and actually evolved on Earth. So maybe we are the aliens.
We are the aliens.
And I'm not a conspiracy theorist kind of guy, like dwelling in these things like all the time, but I think even this theory is not impossible, that maybe our like basic life, like from millions of years ago, came from somewhere else and just found a place here to evolve, you know?
I kind of quite like the idea that everything is probable, and if you can kind of imagine it, then somewhere it could possibly exist.
Yeah.
Kind of like that idea, because how do you know? We don't
It's
know
like the
everything.
parallel universe theory somehow,
It's quite interesting. So let's get a little bit more shallow.
Have you met aliens?
I haven't met an alien, but I'd quite like to.
Chris.
Hello, nice to meet you. Well, there you go. I mean, that leads me to style inspiration. And the reason I'm thinking alien is those piercing green contact lenses.
Contact lenses?
Oh, sorry. Piercing green
eyes.
Sorry, forgive me.
Natural
piercing
eyes.
green natural eyes. Like me, I was born with black hair, popped out of the womb like this. I wanted to ask you about your style influences, because you're very visual.
Yeah, everything.
Yeah, the answer is always so boring. Everything. We don't have one major influence. That's major influence. You know, like it can be even like shallow TV shows like Top Model, because they have all these great designers, great photographers, great sets, and and I watch that and go like, wow, it can be like, I see your jacket with the floral stuff and I go like, I like that or whatever. So it can be everything.
You could be like, tomorrow you could be dressing like a witch.
Yes,
and
of
I
course.
can look at you and I go, I inspired that, and I can claim it.
No, but there's not one source. Like, and I don't know, maybe there are people and other artists which have like one inspiration source, and often I muse, and I read that very often, that they say like, I read that book and I'm like, the whole thing got inspired by this one thing. Mostly it's just things that happen around us.
Yeah, I think you're influenced by everything, and sometimes you don't even realize it, but at least you kind of aware.
We're just copying everything that's cool.
It works.
Wow.
It works.
Wow. And last question.
Last question?
Last question. Plugs. It was mentioned, paperweights, plugs. What's all this about?
It's not plugs. We're selling paperweights.
Okay.
And they come in pretty handy if you like, you write some stuff and you have paper on your desk. You open the window and it's getting windy, and then they fly away. So you need a paperweight to actually,
In 2024, do people have big stacks of paper these days?
In
Yes.
Germany,
You
yes.
do? You do?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Digitalization in Germany is.
We could actually start selling digital paperweights.
That would be interesting.
Paperweight.
8-bit
Okay.
paperweights, so they're just a little, not that round, you know. like,
Are NFTs still a thing?
I mean, yeah. So
No,
you
but,
could-
but
yeah.
what's your question? Why we are doing that?
Yeah,
So
I
it's
mean,
like-
I don't know. I just saw it somewhere, and
You-
it says don't mention them, so I thought I'm going to mention
No,
them.
no. The thing is, we're selling these paperweights, which are actually, of course, plugs, and it started as a joke. We were with the guys from our merch shop in Hamburg. We were just hanging around somewhere in summer 2 years ago or something, and some of the guys were really drunk. And one guy off the shop said, "You guys should really sell plugs."
I feel like there's more of a market for plugs than there is paperweights.
Yeah, but the thing is, like,
Make more money.
we have this Telegram channel where we can make polls and actually ask people. So we're like, would you buy a plug from our merch shop? And there were like thousands of people going like, yes. And we're like, okay, why not
Yeah.
just?
If only a third of these people would.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Actually
like,
buy
give
it.
the people what they want,
So
I guess.
we feel like
Democracy.
it's funny. Why not try? I myself have zero experience with using paperweights that way, but if people like it, and so it started as a joke,
Yeah.
and now it has become real merch.
Well,
So-
yeah, some of the best things do start as a joke, so
Yeah.
go with it, I guess.
What?
look
What?
at you.
In the
Well, thank you so much for
Thanks.
talking to me today. So thank you.
you.
Thank you.